This is TWiT.
It is one of those apps that sort of forces you to pay attention to it, and I need an app that will do that.
Yes.
So when you set a reminder, for example, this one's just buy travel insurance or make an appointment with a dentist. You need to get that done, and so you can say, when I see that notification usually it's on my watch. If I don't do that thing right then remind me again in 10 minutes, then remind me again in 10 minutes, and remind me again in 10 minutes until I mark that thing off. Keep telling me I need to do that thing.
It should be called Nag.
Yeah, Nag, exactly. And I love its nagability. You can set it up to not be a nagger, but I need it to nag me. I want it to nag me. And so look on here, for example, feed Pepper, feed the dog daily at 8 a.m. You want to make sure that your dog gets fed on time. And if you are, in the midst of I guess at 8 a.m., you're brushing your teeth and then you accidentally get some toothpaste on your shirt and you get that reminder, feed the dog. Well, then now you're cleaning toothpaste off your shirt, and then you go back to brushing your teeth and you go downstairs and you drink some, hopefully not orange juice after having brushed your teeth, but whatever. You forget you were supposed to feed the dog. Well, you can say, you forgot to feed the dog. You didn't cross this off. So until you do, I'm going to keep telling you. You can set them up, so they repeat every 2 months, for example, like the water filter. That's a big one. If you've got, reverse osmosis water filtration, you need to replace those filters as often as they're supposed to be. There are some cool features too for timers. And so there are some built-in timers for brewing coffee, brewing tea, for how long that usually takes. Want to take a power nap, you can easily get to that. And then it's also one of those plain language systems where I can say, remind me tomorrow at this time to do blank. And it sort of takes that, parses it, and figures out what you actually mean by it. And then one of the things that I like is that sometimes I want to be bugged again in 10 minutes and 10 minutes and 10 minutes. But what happens if I left the house, which rarely happens, but I left the house and I'm going to the grocery store, and then when I get back, I know I can do that task that I had forgotten to do, like take allergy medicine. Well, obviously I don't want it to keep bugging me every 10 minutes at the store. With the notification, you can say, bug me again in an hour or 3 hours, or actually this is a task I can just do tomorrow, so add a day to it. It makes it very easy to snooze it for a later time and then have it bug you after that. And then my last and most important favorite thing about it is that it works across all of my systems. There's the iPad app, the iOS app, and Do has had a Mac app for a while, but they just updated it not too long ago. And so now I have my nagging on all of my systems, and it syncs across all those devices, and it syncs in a way that is immediate. So I sometimes get the buzz on my wrist saying, hey, it's time to take your medicine. And that buzz, of course, comes up on my Mac at the same time. If I mark it off on my Mac, that notification that's already on my phone or on my watch goes away, and then it pops up to say that notification was modified. And so it syncs it, letting it know, hey, you've already marked this off. So you're not going to get a bunch of the same reminders over and over again whenever you do it. I cannot recommend Do enough. It is genuinely an app that I think if you have even that light instance of forgetting a thing that that needs to be done, that's what this is for. It is not a project management app, I would say, because its job is to sort of keep reminding you about a thing until you do it. And for me, that's just something that I need because I get distracted and go off to do, 6 other things that I want to do instead of the one that I was supposed to do or one that I forgot to do. And then later on I could say, hey, by the way, you forgot that you were supposed to, I don't know, bathe the dog, I guess. And then it can remind you of that.